Hello everybody out there. I'm making this video to show you my newest drone I received 3 weeks ago. Well, it was a bit delayed by a few days. I'm just opening it. This is it. You all heard about it. I'm not gonna show you unboxing or any stuff like this because there are 100 people out there have done so. I'm not going this way. I made quite a few flights with this most wonderful little drone. It is exactly, I feel it's made for me. The features everybody says who are missing are exactly the features I don't ever really use because they actually bother me. All those sensors, warning, beep, beep, beep. This is perfect. I never really used the sensors, or I never had any moment. I'm a very careful flyer. I'm a very experienced flyer by now. I'm in this for 8-9 years now. I was starting with the first Phantom drone and have been with DJI things. And here, talking about DJI, I have I have a critic to give. DJI, what were you thinking? What the hell is this? 2 years ago, it was so wonderful. I bought this crystal sky monitor. Cost me over about 1,200 Canadian dollars. Just to find out 2 years later you bring out a new drone, which will probably become my favorite drone, and it is not compatible with your own stuff. What the hell is this? Somebody screwed up or what? I feel I've been let down by you guys. Shame on you. Well, never mind, I bought another telephone that works with because my Minolta did not compare with it either. So I had to, and then I realized my iPad, I just had to upgrade the iOS. Maybe there's a way for the Android to be upgraded on the Crystal Sky to go past 6.0 because the Android runs on 5.8. That's why it is not compatible. Maybe there's a way to, maybe one of you guys will start thinking, and if there's a way to upgrade it, please do so. My God, I love this monitor. Well, you will see, it's a bit long. It's 14 minutes of flights. You might watch it, you may not, that's up to you. I'm over the moon with this drone. It is just functioning so well. And, well, take a look. If you like it, watch it. If not, I say goodbye to you now. Well, this was the first flight ever in the middle of November. I just received my drone. It was quite, there was quite a delay in the delivery of my drone because of this snowstorm that happened just the day before this one. This was actually not a snowstorm. This was just one of those many snow showers we had since then till up to date. Right now is December.And, and it has never really stopped snowing. It just adds a few inches every few days. It stayed cold. And this is my first flight ever with the new drone. It flies beautifully, even in those conditions. The control is smooth as no other DJI drone I find is flying that simple, that easy, reacting to every move, and it's very, very fine-tuned. I'm very amazed with this little machine. Well, I'm trying to practice a little bit around my place to fly from the open door out, so I don't have to be out in the snow, because in the winter that will be a problem for me. I'm going out. This is another day, another flight. You see the snow has stopped. I'm trying to practice to go out here and float over this corner of where my fence ends, high up, so I can take in one of those days I want to take the snowplow opening my road, and for that I need to be in a certain height to get it from the entrance over there and follow it all the way down to, well, to see how it does the job opening my little area. That will be interesting. This is just little test flights to see how that would work out. And well, you can see the river. That was early or the end of November. There's still no freezing, as you will see in the last video. You see, I closed the door to see if it will work to control the drone through the plastic sheet. No problem. So, because when that snowplow is right in front of my door, there is no way I can see anything. So I have to be able to be in control without having a visual. I also try to land and hand grab and stuff like this in that door, because many times in the winter my house gets so blown full that my door is sometimes closed 3/4 in a big snow wall in front of my door. And if I want to launch the drone inside to fly outside, I only have a 1/2 meter of passage sometimes. So this is a hand grab. Taking it out, you will see this now. I'm practicing a bit, grabbing it out of the air, because in the winter sometimes snow will come almost to my shoulders, and I have only a small area to fly inside, and this has to work in those conditions. So it's all just a little practice. I am incredibly astounded with this drone. It is even so much better than I was ever hoping. I mean, the weight is fantastic, meaning it is completely legal at this moment to fly in Canada, even in more populated areas. There's not speaking much against it. I mean, you have to use common sense still, but well, it is just a pleasure to fly this little thing. I'm the only thing I'm a little bit pissed off is I bought from DJI, as I mentioned before, a very expensive monitor, the Crystal Sky monitor, and it's not compatible with this drone. This is such a shame, because I thought when I spent over $1,000 Canadian on this monitor, I thought my DJI needs will be taken care of forever. Well, somehow this company, I feel screwed by this company at the moment. You see how I can tilt the camera upwards too. That is a bit new. I mean my Mavic Zoom can do that too, but that's the first drone that was possible. Now that little Mavic Mini does it with no problem. Yeah, this is... I think this time I will land inside on the floor just to see how I bring it down. I will try after that because I also have a cage for it. I will do a cage try, because if I use a cage, it doesn't matter. It will be no problem if I bang on the side here. If I bang on the entrance, the cage will prevent it from hurting me. So I practice this as I do without cage right now, but you will see later on the flight with cage. I can only say one thing. I'm doing a lot more fancy flying with this little drone, because it is a difference if you play around with $400 in the air than if you play around with $1,400 in the air. That feels a bit easier and more relaxed. I went to Maria on a nice sunny day, and look at the quality of the video. It's and I'm not using 2K, 2.7K. I'm using normal 18, 16, or 14, what they call it, 10,080p. So I'm using the lowest quality, but it comes out sharp, sharp, sharp. Look at this. There's every grain of frost you can see. I'm amazed with the quality of the video from this little drone. So, like I said, this is all little trying out, little flight. I made this also for my friend Tony to see well, this is just an incredible quality in a small package. and extreme reasonable price. This drone of course has no monitors, but I always thought monitors were a pain in the behind. For me, they bothered me more than they did me any good, because I am a very careful flyer. I don't do fancy, dangerous things, and I fly always as much as I can line inside. So I'm following all the normal, being careful guidelines, and those no alarms in front, no protection for sidewards or forward sensors make no difference to me, because I mostly, with my bigger drones, I always turn them off. They just bother me. And this drone not having it, that's the least of my worries. No, all in all, this is a brilliant little machine. Even more now, so that I tried it out, and the last upgrade did today, the new upgrade, and it's just, I never had a problem with it from the start. Here you see that flight with the cage. I was wondering if this would be showing up in the video, if you get any bad side effects in the video. First of all, the wind, it's withstanding most winds so easily. You see the flashing underneath, that is a little thing I tried, like a beacon you can attach to any drone. And I think this I will use maybe in the night time, but it is not working in daytime. I wanted to use it because since we have the law to fly inside of the drone always, I thought I will make it more visible for me. But this will only work in dark days or evenings or early mornings, where the light will actually be responding. So that was sort of, I would call this a sort of a fail. This is the flight today. I did today this flight on the 8th of December. You see now the river is starting to freeze a little. Oh no, that was not. This was only the 2nd of December. Because in the flight from today, you will see later on, the river is almost half frozen already. And when you see that, you must realize this is salt water, like any ocean. And when this freezes, it's serious business. When this freezes, it's very serious business. I'm trying again to land inside. It's just, I look stupid, but this is a video I took with my GoPro of this landing. Yeah, and I think now you will see the flight from me. After this, you should see the flight of me going today. And when I turn over the house, I always fly a bit in the same direction. This is my standard taking off route. I'm cutting out all the little details of it because you have seen it so many times. But well, God, there you see now the ice is reaching almost in the center already. It is not the ice strong enough to walk on or anything, but it is nevertheless frozen, and that is already something. And don't forget, we have tides, so this is how much it froze in. It's just the constant -5, -10 temperatures that caused this stuff. Again, this is a very early winter for us. My God, I know that we're not the only ones. Even in the States, there is some area they are incredibly overcome by high snow amounts. And, well, that's the kind of country we live in, huh? see me now, I do a little bit different. I'm getting a bit more going more exploring now. Yeah, I have two monitors right now that work for it. One telephone, and the other telephone, and it's more like a smartphone, and it's an Android system. And I got iOS, my iPad, flat iPad, it works very well too. It didn't work at first because I had iPad, I had iOS 9 or 9 point something, and this needs iOS 10 or more. So I upgraded my iPad to iOS 11 and something, and now it works beautifully with the iPad also, which is much easier to look at because yeah, it's a large picture of. No, the quality is beautiful. I'm incredibly amazed how easy to fly this little drone is. It follows every little movement. The video transmission is incredibly good, and I'm living in my house. I'm alone. It is polluted by Wi-Fi. Alone from my place, I use 5-6 Wi-Fi sources because of my Alexa. I have 5 Wi-Fi sources just for Alexa. Turn on the power, turn on electricity, turn on heat, and things like this. And then my neighbors have 2-3 Wi-Fi sources, so it's very, very high Wi-Fi polluted. And this drone does not show any interference problems with Wi-Fi. But some people have complained about it, but then they live in one house beside the other. There must be like a nightmare Wi-Fi area. So that was that. Well, that was it. That was all the flights. I hope you enjoyed it. I maybe make a few more drone shots with it. You noticed I try a lot with my door because every winter in bad weather, bad snowstorms, the snow sometimes almost closes me completely off my door. I open my door and there's a wall of snow. This time I hope to be launching my drone, fly through the little crack and take the outside with me being locked in to my own chalet. That would be nice if that would be a wonderful little shot. And then also I hope to go outside, that's why I practice a bit outside, to go and take the snow removal, the plow, when they open me up and get me out of here. I like to take this on video. Well, you have fun guys, thanks for watching. Till next time.